Welcome to the deserts of California, just a hair north of Mexico, and actually not too far from the U.S. state of Arizona. We're out here in the harsh landscape of southeastern California. I mean, just look at that out there, just gorgeous, but absolutely 100% deadly. I mean, nothing but dirt, bushes, sand, and a lot of heat. And that's the extreme location that we're doing this episode in. Now, most people, when they think of California, they think of beaches, they think of mountains, rivers, lakes, just perfect beach weather all year round. But not out here. This place is deadly. That right there, that is one extreme climate. A lot of wildlife too. Scorpions, rattlers, coyotes, grizzly bears. Not grizzly bears. I'm the only Bear Grylls around here. Look at those deer right there. Wow, just look at those beautiful animals. Oh, now that's a nice deer. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna simulate a car breaking down just out in the middle of nowhere, just this extreme environment, and we'll see how we can fare and how we can survive in this kind of situation. Now that about does it for my vehicle. Should be fine there. So what do you say we take a look around and see what we have to work with, yeah? Alright, so what we got here, worst possible case scenario. Your vehicle is broken down, not a chance of fixing it. You don't have a mobile. Even if you did, you wouldn't have a single bar of coverage out here. Now we do know that there's civilization about 70 kilometers west of here, few scattered towns, and that's our goal. That's what we're trying to get to. Now take a look at this. See this road right here that we've been traveling on? We could take this road, just walk along it, but it's gonna take us way out of the direction we need to go. And if you're hoping for another vehicle to come across here and pick us up, there's not a chance of that. It'd be days, you'd be waiting weeks likely. Now look over here, we do have a railroad, but this thing has been decommissioned and not a single train has gone by that in the last 2 years, I reckon. So that means our only option is heading straight in the direction of civilization. And that means we're heading right across there. Look at that. Algodones sand dunes. Nothing but dirt, sand, sun, and a lot of blistering bloody heat. Now that is one deadly place. Alright, now, in most episodes, you've seen me going with just a couple items. And this time, because of the extreme nature of the climate here, I've got to bring in a couple extra additional things to come along with me. So have a look. Here we've got just an oil lamp. We're going to be doing a lot of walking and trekking at night to stay out of the harsh, extreme hot weather. So we need that for lighting. And this right here is a hatchet. Very versatile, use it for a lot of different things. And here we got just a regular pocket knife, a little bit flimsy this one. Then we got some string to tie up whatever we need. I do have a lighter with me. There should be enough firewood to give me some fires at night and maybe cook food. And here I've got 3 gallons of water that I'm going to take with me. Now in past episodes you've seen me just get water wherever I can, but because of the extreme environment where I'm going, I mean, there's not a single oasis in the entirety of the Algodones sand dunes. So I just have to take some water with me. There's no other way about it, just have to. And again, 3 gallons, typically they recommend that you have about 1 gallon of water per every day that you're going to be out there. So 3 gallons of water. What I'm doing is about 5 or 6 day trip, give or take. And then here in the bag I got about 3 days worth of food. Now the reason we're doing that is because out here at Algodones sand dunes, It's basically a nature preserve, and I've been warned that under no circumstances whatsoever can I eat any of the wildlife. So again, forced to bring my own food. One thing that I don't have is a tent, but what I do have right here is this bed sheet, and we can make a bit of a day shelter out of that, get some shade from the sunlight. Whoa. Now that is one heavy pack. Cool. Oh, almost makes me regret bringing along all that water, but that's just something I can't do without. I need that precious water. Oh, now as we're starting out, it looks like sand dunes are so close you can just reach out and touch them, but actually they're about 2 miles away. So for right now, this is what the terrain looks like. We've got about 2 miles of this, not very pleasant looking, but I'll tell you, man, this is about 1,000,000 times more pleasant than it's gonna be pretty soon. Now this right here, that's what we call the desert mistletoe. Basically this other plant that just leeches on to this big tree right here and just sucks the life right out of him. Now what you could do with that is, if you want to, you go up there, cut it down, boil it up, that mistletoe, and you've got yourself a nice little stew full of powerful nutrients and vitamins. It'll just give you a bit of energy for the day. Here it looks like we got ourselves an antique can. This probably comes from the wagon trail days. Back in the old west, wagon teams usually come straight on through here. It was a bloody hell, let me tell you. But somehow they did it, and there's plenty of evidence of them being here.